Welcome to the first new comic book day for 2016. Today is Wednesday, January 6th, 2016. We'll quick cover the new comic book wall for the week. Then we'll go over some product highlights, look at some trade paperbacks, and go a little more in depth of comics that are out this week that we're looking forward to. All right, real quick, we've got a new logo, The Walking Dead. We've got some t-shirts in stock with that. We have a really cool Deadpool hoodie. Deadpool, of course, is getting a lot of publicity and press because of the upcoming February movie. So be sure to check this out. We've got some cold weather coming up this weekend for the Vikings-Seahawks playoff game on Sunday. So check out that Deadpool hat, winter hat, and then the cool gray Deadpool bust bank. We also have cool Transformers hat from New Era. We've got, I think I've shown this before, but the Harley Quinn winter hat with the eye holes, so it's almost like a mask. And then the same for the Flash, the winter hat with the eye holes cut out. Before we get to trades, I wanted to, last Friday, January 1st, we were able to put some new comics on the shelf. So from Star Wars, there's a new Star Wars series, Obi-Wan and Anakin, so that should be an interesting one to follow. Get caught up a little more on Obi-Wan and Anakin. And of course, the latest theory is that Rey may be Obi-Wan's daughter, so there's an interesting theory out there. Good read on whether Rey is actually a Kenobi instead of a Skywalker, as everyone kind of assumes she might be. Rocket Raccoon and Groot, #1 from Marvel, was on the shelves Friday. Spidey, #2, and one of my favorite comics, Spider-Man 2099, #5, was on sale as of Friday. All right, into trades. We've got Munchkin, Volume 1, back in stock. We've got from Image Comics, Big Man Plans, Eric Powell, Tim Wish. Sherlock Holmes, Steam Detective, from Antarctic Press. So if you're a fan of the steampunk type of comics, be sure to check out that trade paperback. Star Wars, Darth Vader, from Marvel. This is the comic the Dark Lord of the Sith deserves. Shadows and Secrets. Really cool from Vertigo, 100 Bullets, winner of 6 Eisner Awards. Some really cool art and a great read here. We've got from Titan some hardcover Assassin's Creed trade paperbacks. Of course, those of you who have read the Assassin's Creed comics, I don't need to tell you how cool the artwork is on those. From Marvel, #1, Girl Power, A-Force. So She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, and others team up in that. A-Force would be a good one to pick up. Superman, Action Comics, #48. Angel and Faith from Dark Horse, Season 10, #22. For my 9-year-old daughter, Brenna, who's been reviewing comics with us, issue #1 from IDW, Angry Birds Comics. Archie, #5, looking forward to that. Barbed Wire, some pretty cool artwork on that, issue #7. Batman and Robin Eternal, #14. Batman and Scarecrow team up. Batman Beyond, #8 from DC. Black Science, #19 from Image Comics. Marvel Contest of Champions number 4. DC Comics Bombshells number 8. It's been a really good read. Deadpool, the world's greatest comic magazine, number 5. Continuing on with the Deadpool, we've got the Origins first appearance of Deadpool from True Believers. This is a $1 comic, folks. So you definitely want to be sure and check that out. Can't go wrong with a $1 comic on Deadpool, as hot as Deadpool's been. Doctor Strange number 4. Again, we don't really recommend Deadpool to kids. So we've seen a lot of parents try to pick up Deadpool comics, and we try to advise them to read it first. Be sure it's something that might be appropriate. Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor, Adventures Year 2 from Titan Comics. The Fade Out, number 12 from Image Comics. Also from Image, Four Eyes, Hearts of Fire. From IDW, issue number 223, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. Of course, G.I. Joe, from back in the 80s, I was a G.I. Joe Iron Man from Marvel, and I didn't have a local comic book shop that I could go to. I actually had to order them to be delivered to my house, and they were usually behind. Grant Morrison's 18 Days, issue number 7. Of course, for you Grant Morrison fans, I don't need to tell you how cool that artwork has been. Green Lantern 48, Emerald Nightfall. The Totally Awesome Hulk, issue number 2. I really enjoyed issue number 1. The artwork from Cho is amazing on this Totally Awesome Hulk reboot. Injustice, Gods Among Us, Year 5, number 1, Reign of the Superman from DC Comics. Invader Zim, Invincible Iron Man, number 5. Again, I'm a big Iron Man, G.I. Joe nut. Interesting to see what they do with Doctor Doom and Iron Man. Johnny Red from Titan Comics, from Ennis and Burns. Really cool war comic there. Kung Fu Panda, number 4. Another one for the kids. I'm sure my 9-year-old daughter will be reading that this week. The Last Contract from Boom Studios. A lot of good press on this. Some are comparing it to kind of similar to John Wick. So if you like Hitman movies or Hitman comics, be sure to check this 4-part series from Boom Studios, The Last Contract. Lone Wolf 2100 from Dark Horse Comics. Some really awesome artwork in this. Of course, this is a manga comic history on that, but it's in English, and really cool artwork in this. Lone Wolf 2100, number 1 from Dark Horse. Midnighter, number 8 from DC. My Little Pony, Friends Forever, issue number 24. Another good one for the kids, and one my daughter will probably read. Nailbiter from Image Comics, issue number 19. Of course, speaking of award winners, Paper Girls, number 4 from Image Comics, continues on. That's been a really good series. Replica, number 2 from Aftershock Comics. Saints, number 4, continues on from Image. This has been a good series. Be sure to check this out. Issue number 3, which came out a few weeks ago, was probably my favorite one so far. So I'm definitely following this series, and it'll be interesting to see what they do for issue number 4. The Sheriff of Babylon, number 2 from Vertigo. And of course, the big one for the week, Spider-Man, Deadpool, number 1 from Marvel. This is probably be our top seller for the week. Really cool artwork in here. Joe Kelly, Ed McGuinness, Mark Morales, Jason Keith teamed up to do this. The artwork is exceptional in it. And also, as a bonus, you get a copy of The Vision #1. So it's like 2 comic books for the price of 1. Star Trek Starfleet Academy, issue #2. Star Wars from Marvel, issue #14. A couple of Wookiees going at it on there. Star Wars Darth Vader, issue #15. But maybe more importantly, this is part 6 of 6 for Vader Down. The Vader Down has been, crossover has been really good. Survivors Club from Vertigo, #4. This one's in honor of John, our Sioux Falls based Guinness World Record holder for the most Swamp Thing items in his collection. Swamp Thing from DC, issue #1. Really cool. Looking forward to that one. Also from DC, Telos #4. From IDW, issue 13 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. From Marvel, The Ultimates #3. This is a really cool team that Marvel put together on this team of The Ultimates. Unfollow #3. This is a cool series. Recommend you getting into this from Vertigo Comics. Unfollow. There will be a TV series coming out on it as well. The Vision #3. Uncanny X-Men #1. And I apologize. I must have got out of alphabetical order here, but Radioactive Spider-Gwen #4. And The Amazing Spider-Man 1.2 Amazing Grace Part 2. So there you have it. New comics for January 6th, 2016. The first new comic book day of 2016. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Be sure to look for our staff recommendations, our team picks of the week coming out Thursday morning. That'll usually come out on our Facebook page first. Be sure to check out our website as well, RainbowComicsandCards.com. Thanks, and have a great week.